Hey guys, so today I'm going to be recreating a set that I have done in the past. So I've already done my prep and applied my tips, and I've applied my base coat, and now I'm just going to start building up the nails with my clear builder gel from Savvyland. To do this, I like to apply a thin layer of builder gel, which is also known as the soap layer, and then I'll take a bigger scoop or glob or whatever you want to call it of the builder gel and just float that on top. I like to drag my builder gel down. I know there's several different ways to apply builder gel, but this is the way that I prefer to do it. It's the easiest for me, and personally for me, I get the least amount of air bubbles doing it this way as opposed to the other ways. And then if I end up flooding the cuticles, I will take another brush and dip that in alcohol and just wipe it away. That way it's not on my skin when I go to cure it. And sometimes I have to do a second layer of the builder gel just if I didn't get the structure right, or if I need to build up my apex some more. So these nail tips that I'm using this time aren't my usual squared nail tips that I use. After doing my last Valentine's Day set, the coffin shaped one, I really liked the length of those, but I wasn't really feeling the coffin shape on me. So I went on Amazon to see if I could find some square tips that were the same length or around the same length as those coffin ones, and I was able to find some, so I'm trying them out to see how I like them. I will link them down below if anyone else is interested, but so far I am really liking these tips. After I applied the builder gel, I went ahead and file shaped and buffed them. I was going to leave that in this video, but it ended up making the video too long, so I cut that. And now I'm just going ahead and applying some base coat to all of the nails. You don't necessarily have to do this step, but I like to because I feel like it makes the gel polish go on smoother. So I'm going to be taking my white gel polish from Model 1s. I'm just going to apply one layer of that to all of the nails, and I cure it for 60 seconds.
Yeah, your future's so bright, so just smile like there's no one watching. Early morning on a Saturday, wake up, time to get it started. No one's gonna get in your way, no one's gonna leave you broken hearted. You don't need nobody else, everyone knows you're doing well, so well, yeah. Not a worry in the world, you ain't scared of nothing. You a boss kind of girl, you got all you wanted. Earned yourself a quick break in the morning. If someone tells you otherwise, give a warning. Don't let yourself be restrained. Own yourself and just walk away. Away, yeah, yeah. Just one look in your eyes, and I know I found who I'm looking.
After I got the white on, I'm taking these Pastel gel polishes that I got off Amazon, and I'm going to be creating a background for the nail art that I'm going to be doing. I'm not 100% sure if you can buy these polishes individually, but I'm showing you guys each one and like the number just in case you can. But I bought them in like a whole little kit off of Amazon. And something I realized when I was doing my nails on accident when I touched one was that they dry or they cure without a sticky layer, which I think is really cool. So when doing this background, I did it on my thumb first off camera just to try and figure out how I was going to go about doing this, because like I said, I've done this design before in the past, but I've done it with regular nail polish and not gel polish. So I found out I had to do it a little bit differently, because with this design, with the regular nail polish, I would just take a makeup sponge and just sponge on the colors. And I tried to do that with this gel polish, but it wasn't really working out. So the easiest way I found was to just take each color and just apply some onto the nail, and then after I get the colors on and where I want them, I'll take that makeup sponge and just kind of dab it in between the colors to kind of try and blend them in together some more. But you don't want to blend them too much, otherwise they'll mix too much, and you don't really want that. Like, you want them to blend but not really mix. And this design, like this part of it, is a little messy, so if you get any of the gel on your skin, you just want to take a brush dipped in alcohol, or you can even dip it in acetone and just go around and clean up any of that gel polish that got on your skin. And then after I cleaned up all the gel polish off my skin, I do wipe the sides and like the free edge of the nails, because it does get a little bulky and you do lose a little bit of shape when doing this, just because there's so much gel polish on the nail. So you want to kind of clean that up before curing. I also took my tweezers and just went through and popped any little air bubbles that might have popped up in the gel as I was doing that. And then I went ahead and cured for 60 seconds, just because there is quite a bit of gel polish on the nail, and I wanted to make sure everything was completely and fully cured before moving on. So like I said, I am recreating a set that I have done in the past. This is a set that I had found on Pinterest, and I really liked it. It's from that Ice Cream Nails nail salon. I think they're in Australia, if I remember correctly, because I remember I was curious on where they were located at and if they were like in America or something, but I do believe they are in Australia. And I remember seeing all of their designs and stuff on like Pinterest and Instagram, and I always thought they were really cool. And this one in particular I really liked and had wanted to recreate on myself, so I did. I'll insert a picture of the couple of times that I have attempted this design. The last time that I attempted it was in 2015, so that was like, what, 8 years ago? So it's been a while. I wanted to see how much I've improved and how much my skills have improved when it comes to doing my nails since then. And since this is a design that I really liked, and I've done it a few times already, I decided to do it again because I feel like that's the best way to see how much you've improved, but when you do the same design. And I can say there's been a lot of improvement since that last time.
Your future so bright, so just smile like there's no one watching you try. You got nothing to hide. Yeah, your future so bright, so just smile like there's no one watching. Sip your chai, you got nothing to hide. Yeah, your future so bright, so just smile like there's no one watching. Early morning on a Saturday, wake up, time to get it started. No one's gonna get in your way. No one's gonna leave you broken hearted. You don't need nobody else. Everyone knows you're doing well, so well, yeah. Not a worry in the world, you ain't scared of nothing. You a boss kind of girl, you got all you wanted. Earned yourself a quick break in the morning. If someone tells you otherwise, give them warning. Don't let yourself be restrained. Own yourself and just walk away. Away, yeah, yeah. Just one look in your eyes, and I know I found who I'm looking for. It's the way that you smile that captivates my mind. 'Cause I see the way you're winning. You got something that inspires everyone who's lost their vision. You got something that everyone is craving. I'm just wishing I can be with you. I feel like I need you in my arms. There's something about the way you look when you sip your chai. You got nothing to hide. Yeah, your future's so bright, so just smile like there's no one watching. Ooh, don't you know that everybody wants to be your love. Ooh.
So after I had gotten all of the nails done, I was really liking how they came out. I thought they were so pretty, and the way that the colors blended together and everything looked so nice. I just needed to get a clip of them before I put any nail art on them. This would make a good background for any kind of nail art, and you can do any kind of colors you wanted. And I was tempted to just leave them like that, but I went ahead and went in with the nail art. I just took my black gel polish from Model Ones and my liner brush, and I'm going to start out with the pinky and just draw those like arrows down the nail. And when I was doing this, for some reason I wasn't flash curing them in between. I don't know why. Usually I do, and I highly recommend doing that, flash curing in between. That way you don't bump anything or mess them up, or if you need to like wipe off something that you did mess up, you don't mess up what you already had done. But I guess I was feeling brave and didn't flash cure them while I was doing it, and I just went all the way down until I had finished.
You got nothing to hide. Yeah, your future's so bright, so just smile like there's no one watching. Sip your chai, you got nothing to hide. Yeah, your future's so bright, so just smile like there's no one watching. Early morning on a Saturday, wake up, time to get it started. No one's gonna get in your way. No one's gonna leave you broken hearted. You don't need nobody else. Everyone knows you're doing well, so well, yeah.
And if I did end up messing up, I would just take a Q-tip dipped in alcohol and wipe it away.
Don't let yourself be restrained. Own yourself and just walk away. Away, yeah, yeah. Just one look in your eyes, and I know I found who I'm looking for. It's the way that you smile that captivates my mind. 'Cause I see the way you're winning. You got something that inspires everyone who's lost their vision. You got something that everyone is craving. I'm just wishing I can be with you. I feel like I need you in my arms. There's something about the way you look when you sip your chai. You got nothing to hide. Yeah, your future's so bright. So just smile like there's no one watching. Ooh, don't you know that everybody wants to be your love, love. Ooh, don't you know, yeah, that I never thought I'd fall under your spell, yeah. Just one look in your eyes, and I know I found who I'm looking for. It's the way that you smile that captivates my mind. 'Cause I see the way you're winning. You got something that inspires everyone who's lost their vision. You got something that everyone is craving. I'm just wishing I can be with you. I feel like I need you in my arms. There's something about the way you look when you sip your chai, baby, yeah, yeah. Smile like there's no one watching. Just like that, yeah. I'll be waiting till you're ready, yeah, yeah. I'll wait as long as it takes. I'll be waiting till you're ready, yeah, yeah. 'Cause I see the way you're winning. You got something that inspires everyone who's lost their vision. You got something that everyone is craving. I'm just wishing I can be with you. I feel like I need you in my arms. It's something about the way you look when you sip your chai. You got nothing to hide. Yeah, your future's so bright. So just smile like there's no one watching you. You got nothing to hide. Yeah, your future's so bright. So just smile like there's no one watching. Sip your chai. You got nothing to hide. Yeah, your future's so bright. So just smile like.
Moving on to my ring finger, I took a small or shorter nail art brush, and I'm just going to be drawing on the yin yang symbol. Originally, when I was going to do this design, I was thinking, since I'm doing it on longer nails than I have, I was going to put multiple of the designs on the nail, but then once I got it drawn on, I kind of liked how it looked with it just being one, instead of having like them like going down a line on the nails. So I just left it with doing one design, or one of each of the designs on each nail. And for the rest of the designs that I did flash cure them in between each line that I would do, just so I wouldn't mess anything up. And for the arrows and the outline of the yin yang, I only did one layer of the black because doing a second layer would make the lines thicker, and I didn't want the lines to be super thick. I did do a second layer of the black on the black side of the yin yang just because it was a little patchy in some spots, and you could kind of see the colors in the background through, and I didn't want that. So I did do a second layer after I had cured the first layer.
You got something that everyone is craving.
Now for my middle finger, I'm just starting out by drawing a triangle onto the nail, and I do flash cure that before moving on to the next part of the design.
Do it, baby, just like that. Yeah. I'll be waiting till you're ready. Yeah, yeah. I'll wait as long as it takes. I'll be waiting till you're ready. Yeah, yeah. Cause I see the way you're winning. You got something that inspires everyone who's lost their vision. You got something that everyone.
After I had gotten the triangle how I wanted it, I went in and drew the outline for the eye, and then I flash cured that, and then I went in with my white gel polish from Model 1s, and I fill in that area for the eye. I do 2 layers of the white so that it's fully opaque and you can't see any of the other colors through the white, and I do cure each layer of the white for about 30 seconds, and then after I got the white on, I just took my dotting tool and dotted on the pupil with the black gel polish.
Girl, you got all you wanted. Earned yourself a quick break in the morning. If someone tells you otherwise, give a warning. Don't let yourself be.
Now for my pointer finger, I'm drawing on the alien. I will say it took me a few tries to get the alien right. For some reason, aliens aren't very easy for me to draw, especially their eyes. Like, for some reason, alien eyes are very difficult for me, and I have to redo them a million times to get them to look somewhat decent. So I just do the outline of the alien head, and then I flash cure that, and then I go in and I draw on the eyes, and then I cure that. And I apologize for being out of frame for this.
Love. Ooh, don't you know, yeah, that I never thought I'd fall under your spell. Yeah, just one look in your eyes, and I know I found who I'm looking for. It's the way that you smile that captivates my mind. Cause I see the way you're winning. You got something that inspires everyone who's lost their vision. You got something that everyone is craving. I'm just wishing I can be with you. I feel like I need you in my arms. There's something about the way you look when you sit so shy, baby, yeah, yeah. Smile like there's no one watching, yeah. So shy, just like that. Yeah. I'll be waiting till you're ready. Yeah, yeah. I'll wait as long as it takes. I'll be waiting till you're ready. Yeah.
Now for my thumb, I'm just taking that long liner brush that I use to draw on the arrows on the pinky nail, and I'm going to draw on a cross. I start by drawing a line straight down the middle, that way the cross is centered on my nail and not off to the side or going off to either side. And then after I get that in the middle, I'll go on either side of that line and make it however thick I want it.
Yeah, your future's so bright, so just smile like there's no one watching. Early morning on a Saturday, wake up, time to get it started. No one's gonna get in your way, no one's gonna leave you broken hearted. You don't need nobody else, everyone knows you're doing well, so well, yeah. Not a worry in the world, you ain't scared of nothing. You a boss kind of girl, you got all you wanted. Earned yourself a quick break in the morning. If someone tells you otherwise, give 'em warning. Don't let yourself be restrained. Own yourself and just walk away. Away, yeah, yeah. Just one look in your eyes and I know I found who I'm looking for. It's the way that you smile that captivates my mind. 'Cause I see the way you're winning. You got something that inspires everyone who's lost their vision. You got something that everyone is craving. I'm just wishing I can be with you. I feel like I need you in my arms. There's something about the way you look when you sip your chai. You got nothing to hide. Yeah, your future's so bright, so just smile like there's no one watching. Ooh, don't you know that everybody wants to be your love, love. Ooh, don't you know, yeah, that I never thought I'd fall.
So after I get that first line done, I cure it for 60 seconds, and then I go in and I draw on the horizontal line. The first time I drew this on, I didn't like how low I had it, so I did wipe it off and re-drew it up higher. And then after I got that on how I wanted it, I cured it for 60 seconds, and then I did do a second layer of the black on this cross just because I wanted it to be opaque and not see any of the pastel colors showing through. And in the original design of this, like from Ice Cream Nails, you couldn't see the thumb. So when I recreated it the first time, I just for some reason decided to do a cross on the thumb. I don't know why that's what I chose to do for it, but that's what I chose, and that's what I do every time I do this design.
Their vision, you got something that everyone is craving. I'm just wishing I can be with you. I feel like I need you in my arms. It's something about the way you look when you sip your chai. You got nothing to hide. Yeah, your future's so bright, so just smile like there's no one watching. You try. You got nothing to hide. Yeah, your future's so bright, so just smile like there's no one watching. Sip your chai. You got nothing to hide. Yeah, your future's so bright, so just smile.
And once everything's done, I go ahead and top coat. Usually I do shiny top coat for this design because I prefer shiny nails as opposed to matte nails, but I was curious to see what this design would look like matte because I've never seen it matte before. So I put the shiny top coat on my left hand, which I forgot to hit record on when I was doing that. But here I'm putting the matte top coat on to my right hand, and then I'm going to cure that for 60 seconds.
I know I found who I'm looking for. It's the way that you smile, the captivates my.
And this is what they look like, shiny versus matte. I think they look good either way. I just prefer shiny nails, so I did end up top coating my right hand with the shiny top coat, but I'm curious to know what you guys think. Do you prefer them shiny or do you prefer them matte? Let me know down in the comments below. And now I'm just applying my cuticle oil to rehydrate my skin.
To be your love, love. Ooh, don't you know, yeah, that I never thought I'd fall under your spell. Yeah, just one look in your eyes, and I know I found who I'm looking for. It's the way that you smile that captivates my mind. 'Cause I see the way you're winning. You got something that inspires everyone who's lost their vision. You got something that everyone is craving. I'm just wishing I can be with you. I feel like I need you in my arms. There's something about the way you look when you sit so shy, baby, yeah. Smile like there's no one watching. So shy, do it, baby, just like that.
And this is the finished result. I think they turned out really well, and there's a lot of improvement that I've made since I last did these 8 years ago. They're a lot cleaner and just a lot better. I mean, my lines aren't perfectly straight still, but that's okay. I'll just keep practicing that and getting better. I do prefer this design on shorter nails just because of all that empty space on those 3 middle nails. They just kind of look a little bit empty. I mean, they still look good, but just all that extra space with nothing on it is kind of throwing me off. And then the thumbnail with the cross, I just feel like that long of a cross makes the thumb look way longer than it actually is. So I'm not a huge fan of that. And for my outside shots, I wasn't able to get them in direct sunlight like I usually do, just because it had been raining that week when I did these, and I wasn't sure when the rain would stop. It stopped for a little bit, and I took that opportunity to go outside real quick and get this shot, and then it started raining again soon after. Overall, I'm really happy with how these nails turned out, and I'm happy to see that I've made a lot of improvement over the years of doing my nails.
'Cause I see the way you're winning. You got something that inspires everyone who's lost their vision.
Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video.